Well, g'day, legends. How you doing? Tori here. You don't know I'm here, but I am. I'm gazing upon you, and I know everything. I know what you said. I know what you did. You know, with this beard, I could have a naughty and nice list. I could. I mean, yeah, I could do all these things, and I could do none of them. I don't know. Hope that everyone is super well, though. Hope you're doing well. You're certainly looking fantastic. Kaz, how you doing, mate? Hope that you're well. Good to see you here as we chat amongst the trees and the stars and all the things out in the countryside. MJ, what's going on? You're not far from me. Matilda, how are you, mate? Good to have you here. MJ, sleepless nights in Brizzy for Bookfest. Okay, Tori's in the house too. Yep, I am bypassing Brizzy, guys, just in case people are watching. Chatted. It's too much of a hassle, both for me and for Flip Fam. Everyone's got long distances to go, and we just need to get home up to Mackay. So we're going to be just going straight from roughly Crow's Nest and basically heading up to either Bundaberg or near Rocky, Kaz, and then the next have an overnighter, then pushing on to hopefully get to our house sometime during the day. New Joy, how you doing, mate? Joey, how are you? Hope you're well. Another channel change. And Doco, how are you, mate? Sometimes, yeah, I know that. Yes, getting home, getting settled, I think will be fantastic. Legends, you're chatting with your uncle, and I've only got one thumb but 10 peeps. What's going on? Have I said something offensive? Have I upset people? Have I je ne sais quoi? I don't know. Yeah, Matilda, you're so welcome, mate. Look, I wanted to do it for my own thing as well as share it with the family because it's just such a monumentally huge undertaking, but it's been really good. So it has been good. Today, legends, I low-key crushed it on the ride-on lawnmower. First time I've ever done that. Mowed the mother-in-law's or around the property anyhow, not all the land around. Can you imagine? Only 120 acres to go. Yes. I did not like these are the Queensland possums. Some of the Victorian ones just look like oversized rats. Like they've literally got the pink flesh tails. So I'm not a fan of them, MJ. Not a fan of them at all. Let's have a look here. Guys, just so as you know, tonight we are going to be rocking on Whatnot again. Last night was a nice and quiet stream, and thank you to everyone who showed their support by showing up, and special thank you to New Joy and Dino for spending some money with us. Much appreciated. Stuff was shipped today. But tonight is the kids' books, and I would like to offload as many as I can because it's a heavy tub. I didn't foolishly, I did not realize just how much more fuel would be used dragging that heavy trailer. We're getting, I don't know, between 500 to 700 kilometers per tank. But then toward the end, when we were running the aircon non-stop, as soon as we left Victoria, we had to run it non-stop. So petrol is currently costing us roughly $140 a day. It's pretty intense. Haydo, how are you, mate? Good on you. Good on you for being here. So, yeah, if I can sell a lot of books, guys, that would be magnifique, and I'll get them posted. Well, as soon as I can. We'll see how it goes. I might even pack them tonight and get them ready. We're going into Toowoomba tomorrow with Ali's mum, do a bit of op shopping, just have a nice day because then the next day we're cutting the ropes and zooming out the door. Timsy, legend, how you doing? So yeah, busy times. What are you guys been up to? Today was warm here around Crow's Nest, 30 degrees. Yesterday, Ledbetter said, could I please bring the rain to Mackay? But I was of the understanding we will just end up getting a lot of rain a little bit later. Is it January or February, the wet season? I got no idea. Clint, hello. How are you? Didn't realise you were there. Now onwards. Okay. Driving to Brisbane, Vegas. Yeah, look, it was a tough one. You'll see on the video I recorded. I was speaking to Miss Ginger Vintage, Beck, and big hugs and kisses to you, mate. She was like, everyone will understand if you bypass Brisbane, and we've made the decision to do it. The weather is just going to get warmer, and not only that, it's just we've hit that point. It's like a lot of people are going, I can come at this time and I can come at that time and I can come if you're doing this and that. And I was just like, I get it. Everyone has lives. But I do get it. And I feel terrible. But it's just one of those things. I've tried to be available, but there's constraints on time, money now, hugely. So it is just easier. I might come down myself later, early next year, some stage, and do the catch-ups then. Dingo, what's going on, mate? Yeah, Timsy, I think that's what we're going to do. We're going to get settled. Yeah, I went to you would know, mate, but we went to the one at Festival Hall in Melbourne, and I saw Andrew Geelong-Flipper there, but I went with one of my besties, Paulie. So he gave me a tat, then we went to a concert. It was good fun. But yeah, let's have a look here. Dingo, do not do that to me. Do not guilt me, please. I feel bad enough as it is, dude. But I've got 1,000 kilometres to drive. And going to Brizzy for maybe one or two people, it adds hours and hours onto the trip. I need to get to Mackay. I need to get my store back up and running. And, realistically and being brutal as a business person, no one's giving me money whilst I'm not making, you know what I mean? It's like I need to start earning again. Oh, you got a BMW for me. I did pick up 5 the other day. Was it a blue one or a yellow one? Actually, in the National Icon series, there's one as well. I know you are, mate, but I do. I honestly feel terrible. But also the fact that, like, with the way we've got the car set up, like the car is basically set up for the cats, but the car needs someone in it because we can't just leave an engine running and aircon going. So Ali has been not doing stuff to keep an eye on the cats, or we take turns. So except for the very first day when we were able to leave in Shep, when we were able to leave the cats in a pet-friendly motel, we have not done anything together. One of us has been in the car all the time until we settle into the next motel. Kaz, yes, I do know. Sunday is the departure day. So I just said it on the pre-recorded video, but I haven't uploaded that yet. New Joy, awesome. Yes, on Sunday we're going to head up, start to make our way up. This is the thing though. Ali's like, let's just get there, and I want to as well. For us to just get there, I think it's an 11-hour drive or something like that. The scope of Queensland, honestly, I'm so glad I'm up here, like so glad. But just the size of the place, it's like, we have still got a long way to go. Let's have a look here. Oh, fantastic, Dingo. Thank you. There's Carrara Markets. It's where you niche down, you pay $400, and then you pay $80, I think, a month for your spreadsheet on Excel. And then you get told to only follow certain niches, but then you watch while your mentor buys everything but those niches. 11 hours is doable. I do get that, Timsy. I do. I'm conscious of the toll on me. At the moment, Ali's foot, today she drove down from where we are to Crow's Nest. And I can't do that to her. It's her right foot. And so I drove all the way up from Vic to here, and then I will drive from here to Mackay. I've told her at the moment, unless her foot miraculously heals up a lot more, that's like, except for very little stints, that's pretty much a non-negotiable, because I want her to heal and not hurt just because she's driving. So we're going to drive up. In my opinion, I'll drive for 5 to 6 hours, and I think that'll put me somewhere between Bundy and Rocky, I think. And then the next day we'll cruise in and Clint, I'll give you the heads up about our keys, mate. I don't want to show up late at night and try to unpack a car and the 2 cats now, and try to get them settled at bloody nighttime, doing everything in the dark, and the neighbours wondering who the hell's moving in. Let's have a look here. Don't forget about the PDFs. Yeah, true that. Yeah. So, and that's the thing too, and it's something rookie time, guys, but I just realised it probably will be just as well, because I don't even know if Clinton, I don't know if you know this. Is there power at the place? This should be a private call, but is there power at the place when you went on? Because otherwise I've got to. Okay, cool. I was going to say otherwise I'm going to have to organise that too. I'll organise it once we are there during the week and get it all changed over into my name. If I can get to Gladstone, let me look that up, mate. We may as well Bo Peep it. Yeah, and I am hoping that you guys are in the mood for some books tonight. That would be fantastic if I was able to move some of them and get them posted as well. Forgive me, I'm just quickly looking up the maps just to have a quick look together. Let's have a look here. So Gladstone. All right, I didn't mind Gladstone. The caravan park there was dodgy. 5 hours 34. Okay. That would be doable. Absolutely. Thanks for the heads up. The only thing I was thinking, guys, Bundy, when I was there last time, is a bloody mecca for op shopping. And yes, we're taking turns to keep the car going, but I don't know. Last time, if I had been like just Queensland Tory, I would have bought a lot in the Bundy shops, plus the Bundy shop. So I would have bought a bit in the Bundaberg op shops. There's about 15 of them. It was a 2-day thrift adventure for us. So I don't know. Gladstone. Yes. Gladstone had a really nice Lifeline shop, good salvos, and there was this dodgy little churchy around the corner from the salvos where they were really nice and the stuff was cheap too. Timsy, you can always do a road trip to Bundy. Yeah, look, that's the idea. I think being in Mackay gives us that perfect sweet spot. So I plan on doing trips to Townsville to Source, Cairns just because I love the joint, and then heading back down to Bundaberg eventually. I've still got all my stock. I'm of two minds whether I set up the new offsite just in the garage to lower costs and maybe shrink down some of the size of my store and try to find better things, or whether I get an offsite. But for now, it'll be me slowly listing stuff back into my eBay store. I'll do a few whatnots, and yeah, that'll be the plan anyhow. Let's have a look here. Yeah, but Bundy, I do like it. I'll tell you right now, my inner child is spewing that I'm not getting the chance to stop at Wet and Wild. I don't give a shit about any of the rides. It's so silly, except for one. There's one with the bloody tires or whatever, and you go around an infinity pool. I just want to go there and float around all day. That was fun. I don't know if there's anything like that up around Mackay Way. Hey, Michelle, how are you? Hope that you're well, my friend. Just doing a little check-in before we have some dinner, and then we'll get on to the Whatnot show tonight. And I hope that you guys, whether you're just viewing, come over to Whatnot itself, though. I don't care. I'd rather people be shopping, but even if you're not, come over to Whatnot. That way you can chat instead of just watching it via YouTube. Airlie. Okay, let's look up. How far away are we from Airlie, mate? So I've already changed. If I type in home, it comes to the address in Mackay. And so we'll go Airlie Beach. Oh, 1 hour 53. I'm all over that. Time, please, for the Whatnot, or what do you mean, mate? It's 8:03 for the 8:03 for the Whatnot show. So at the moment it is 6:35 up in here in God's country. So yeah, you guys can adjust your time clocks around that. Out of curiosity, what does it show you? Like, does it show in Victoria the amended time? I don't know if it's just doing Queensland time or what it's doing now. Airlie near Mackay. So, okay. Eden. Awesome. Well, Coffee jumped in as well. How you doing, Coffee? How was everything? How was your travel? Tell everyone what was going on. I wish to know immediately. Dingo, I really appreciate that, mate. It means the world to me. Thank you so very much. New Joy, I don't believe you know how to be good, mate. So let's stop the pretense there. All right. I think the first little bit of time is for me and Ali is going to just be spent setting up a house. Now this is the thing though. Like you got like Flip Fam, of course. This trip is wiping us out super quick because we've had to shut off everything. But once I get some money up there, one, I've got to replace the television that idiot left in Geelong on the truck, or rather not on the truck. Then I want to find a new couch for us. So I'll have to do a bit of a search and find a cheap couch because at the moment we're just going to be sitting on a bed or on some cushions like peasants, and that's okay because I'll be eating free mangoes. Those mangoes should be ripe by now, I reckon. The avocados will be good too. If I'm good at cleaning it, should I be shining black light over the top of it, Clint? Is that what you mean? Or is it just that it's had puppy fur on it? Yeah, marketplace might be the go. Don't know. Puppy fur. Fair enough. Fair enough. Yeah, it'll be a good time. I can't wait. But yeah, I will have to go soon. I just wanted to check in and say good day. We've got to cook a quick dinner. Not me. I think Ali's doing it, unless she's been doing, like, I did the first coat of paint for her mother-in-law's office. Ali's done the second, whilst I rode you'll see I did the ride on lawn mowing, and I think Ali may actually be doing a third coat of paint in there now. We're contending with previous marks. Thank you, Clint. Appreciate it. Timsy, you are my bloody marketplace guru. Fairy Cakes, how you doing, mate? Good to have you here. The gang is all here. We had a few more people. I must have bored someone by, I don't know, talking about couches. But yes, tomorrow, Fairy Cakes, thank you. Exhausted. Did a lot of work today, but glad we could do it too. Tomorrow, hopefully it'll be a fun day. We're going into Toowoomba. Going to hit some oppos. Like I hit RSPCA, and I hit that bloody Salvo store in Cliffo. See, I use all the jargon now. I'm going to T-Bar to hit Cliffo. Yeah, anyhow. But honestly, that's Salvo's at Cliffo. Chef's kiss. I said to Ali, I want to go back there because at the moment that they put out really, really cool stuff. And Clint, I keep forgetting to show it on video, but I got a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle vintage toy, and it's one of the turtles as Dracula. I've never seen it before, but it is legit old with a cloth cape. I paid $7 for it, and I would have paid way more. I just thought it was cool beans. Ali Cat, how you doing? Good to see you, mate. How's Joey? Hope you're both well. Yes, yeah, she's all good. We're just getting her sorted. And Benjamin, my brother-in-law, has been doing a lot of work around here, and I'm handy. I always like undersell myself. I'm handy, but he's a carpenter, legitimately. So hands-on with tools and stuff. He's way ahead of me, but I can do stuff like I can paint okay, and I can mow the lawn and stuff, so she doesn't have to until Benjamin comes back up again. So yeah, it's been good. But today, even it's funny, I've never done a ride on mower before, and I think it took over an hour. There's a fair bit of there's like the house, and then there's normal property and fence, but it's a large area. And then there's all the acres beyond that, which of course I'm not going to touch. But yeah, it's just one of those things. Even driving the ride on was hard yakka by then. It was like, why am I sweating so much? It's doing the work. But you realise that you're fighting the wheel, there's a lot of concentration, and, Torsey sweats. So that is just how it was. Okay, you've been through the ringer. I'm sorry to hear that, buddy. I'm glad you're still kicking too, because you're a legend. We sold a few of the die casts that you guys gave me last night. Thank you so very much. We sold, I think, 22 cars, 20 odd to Dino. We did a couple of double ups, and New Joy was good enough to grab a couple off us as well. It was a chilled whatnot stream. We made $67, and that's because of you and Joey's generosity and the generosity of the people who bought off us. So everyone else was there as a cheer squad, which I do appreciate. We had some brand new cars on cards to sell, but I couldn't risk it because I knew that if I buy my die cast, which I do off Whatnot, I want them to arrive flat, and there is just no way I could have shipped them flat. The books I'm ready to ship flat because they're flat. So I'm very well prepared to ship the flat things flat. All right. But yeah, that is about the size of things. So tomorrow, going to T-Bar, Toowoomba, and running amok for a few hours, probably have a tasty little lunch somewhere, hit some ops. I don't know how many ops will be open on Saturday. I probably need to check that out. I'm guessing all the big boys will be open. It's weird. Some of the smaller country towns we passed through, like Toowoomba's big, but some of the small country towns, it was like everything was shut at 12 and cities closed for the day. It was interesting. It was kind of good, but when you're passing through and you do want to have a moment to rest and reflect, you're sort of like, oh, is there anything? And plus, I'm a suburbs boy. I'm not a city boy. I guess Geelong is a city. I don't go into Geelong itself often, though. I lived in Belmont, which is right outside of Geelong, but I never really had reason to go into town. Not that often, anyhow. In other news, my father's house settled today, so the new owners, I'm not sure how it works. I guess they can move in. So that's all done, and I'll have to, I guess there'll be paperwork associated with that. I got a phone call to say it had happened. So that will be very, very interesting to just see what occurs there. Let's have a look here. More than welcome. We're happy to help. Honestly, mate, it's fantastic. I really do appreciate it. Even once the fees came out, we'll be able to use that for petrol. So, and you've given us so many that there's stock for other whatnots. It was surprising. Some really, really, really good cars passed through. And all I thought to myself was, I know, eBay them. Thank you. Yeah, it's been fantastic. I see there's more people there, guys. 30 in the room, 6 thumbs. Sorry if I've offended your knuckles. It's just a little jump to the left. You can even do it if you're watching me on TV with your remote control. Not that it matters. I'm going to bail soon. I'm going to bail in 5 minutes anyhow. So as we have time to get some dinner, and then I'll get the book show ready. That'll be fantastic. Tyson, that is just bizarre on the yard. Totally off topic. Anyhow, Ali, Kat, thank you so very much, mate. Appreciate it. Big hugs to you. And so yeah, have any of you guys been to Toowoomba before? It's a lovely city. Like I could see myself living there, though I have never been there in the winter. I've been told it's just as cold as Geelong, which I would agree because it's up the top of it. I've got to remember when we go there, I've got to film so you guys can see the view coming into Toowoomba is incredible, absolutely incredible. Yeah, absolutely incredible. Thanks, Clint. So yeah, well worth going to. Just a lovely city. Everyone's super, well, to me at least, was super friendly to me. I really like the place. So it's it's from here. It's about a 50-minute drive, so it's not something you can just go. Well, you can, but I don't want to. Let's go into Toowoomba. No, can't do it. Let's have a look here. Do we need anything at all? Fairy cakes, that's a lovely question. Do we need anything at all? Yes, but it'll just be stuff that we unfortunately had to leave or was left on. Like, for example, my big TV was left. I need bookcases, stuff like that, stupid stuff. In terms of everyday stuff, no and thank you. We've got all our things here. We're very lucky, and we've got each other, and I've got you guys. So I'm pretty effing blessed, to be honest with you. But yeah, in terms of just everyday stuff, no. Other than the fact I was just saying earlier, it's just like as soon as we get up there, I'm going to either, well, Clint's offered one, but otherwise I'll go to one of the cheap and cheerful big box furniture places and get us a couch. And at some stage it will sound like such a stupid thing, but my TV it's a big part of so hard for that 75-inch TV. And for me, it was a lot of saving and a lot of paying it off. It was expensive as heck, but I bought the very best I can afford. And just because a removalist couldn't do their job, it was left in Geelong. Ash has got it, which I'm super glad because Ash, well, he's like one of my own children, but just not. Yeah, the removalist leaving the TV. Amazon wish list. Yeah, but I do have one, Alley Cat, but I don't know how to operate it, and I feel kind of weird because everyone is so generous all the time. I do have one because Flutterby showed me how to set one up. I don't even know how to access it, though, to show you what it is. So that's one of those silly things. Yeah, it sucked about the tally, and it's even more. I've got over about 2,000 books at home, and every single bookcase was left behind because that nuffy couldn't figure out how to fit it on the truck. So Ash got the bookcases. Some of the bookcases were awesome to look at, but they fell apart when I was removing them from the unit. They were my primary display ones. If you've ever seen a video where I showed the books behind me, they were really cheap and nasty, and basically the only thing holding together was the books. Oh, if you guys want a funny thing, I don't know if I've told you. So the neighbour that was next to me with the barking dog and the lady directly across from her, they were both evil. But anyhow, we put all the stuff out on the sidewalk and we contacted Geelong Council to come and pick it up, which is how you do it in Geelong. So Ali leaves these big things of beads and jewelry and stuff. We just don't have room for them. And so the lady across takes them. One of the other, I say lady very loosely, the creature across takes it. The creature next door takes some of our stuff too. And then they put in a complaint to our body corporate that we're leaving rubbish out on the sidewalk. Fucking scabs. I got no issue. The stuff was there to be taken, but it's like, instead of just going, hey guys, there's a lot of stuff out there, and then we could have said, yeah, it's going to be picked up by the council. Instead, they docked on us to the body corporate. I was just like, oh. Okay. Alley Cat, I will look into it, mate. I will look into it, I promise you. I just don't know how to let people know what it is unless I just put it in the credits at the end. But I'll have a look. I'll have a look. Now, legends, it is 10 to 7. In an hour 10, I'm going to be gabbling like a goose, selling the golden goose eggs, being children's books on Whatnot. I better bail for now. I love you guys. I was so keen to have a chat to you all. And I'll see you on Whatnot. Please duck over, even if you don't want to buy. It fills up the room. It lets us all continue a chat. And it also makes me look good on the Whatnot algorithm too, speaking quite bluntly about that. So in about an hour 10, you'll see me again. And I'll say goodnight to you for now. Love you guys. Thank you so very much. MJ, thank you for making the effort to be in here. Ash, love you. I'm about to log off. I'll be over in Whatnot in about an hour. Hope to see you legends there. See you guys. Thank you so very much. All right, I'll talk to you all soon. And this will be, the Whatnot will be simulcast on YouTube. I just won't be able to see comments. All right. Mwah.